What's your name, ma'am?
Oh, I'm sorry, Brittany Padilla.
The 27th at 1:30.
Your court date is the 27th at 1:30.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you.
No problem. On the record, in the matters of the people of the city of Lansing versus Tamia Williams, file number 21-01870R1. I have 212-392-68813, 21392-68812, and 20L2592222. And so today was the date that was set for an arraignment for failure to appear. You walked in on this arraignment. So it looks like you were supposed to be here in 2022 on all of these matters. For show cause hearings for failure to pay. So you have a driving while license is suspended that you owe $150 on. You have failure to display ops that you owe $240 on. You have a seatbelt violation that you owe $65 on. And a failure to yield that you owe $125 on. So you're gonna need to get on a payment plan with these, okay?
I can pay half today.
Half of all of these?
Yeah, isn't the total like 8 something?
Let me double check. I have 580. Are we missing something? Am I missing something, that is? It's not in warrant status, but she has another ticket. She has another ticket.
Yeah.
Okay,
For 180.
I'm assuming that they've applied some penalties on these. You put the ROAs on all of those.
Yeah.
Okay, the failure to display ops because of the age of the case, they've applied a $25 additional license reinstatement fee plus a $20 juror compensation fee. There should be a penalty on here too. There's a $40 penalty for late payment that was applied. You make payment on this ticket, which was for $240. I will waive the $25 SOS fee plus the $20.
license suspended?
Your license must be suspended because you haven't paid these tickets. So when you don't pay the tickets, you can get a suspension on there. And so that's what I'm waiting. The SOS fee is a reinstatement fee or so driver's license reinstatement, Secretary of State fee is $25.
Okay.
And so, I'm sorry.
I made an appointment with them today too, so I was gonna figure that out.
Okay, so I'm trying to look through each of these to see what I can waive so that I can reduce the amount you owe. If you're gonna go make payment today. And so on that one, 25 plus 20 and then $40. Late penalty.
I was told I had to complete all payments for me to be able to go back to Secretary of State and get my license back. That's
That
right.
that makes sense, if that's what they told you. Defendant to pay. Let me see, 240 minus 40 minus 45. So you'll pay 155 on this one today. You say you can pay that today? Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Oh, she can pay that 155 today. Sorry, and then, let's see, this is file number ending in 13, it says you owe $65. I don't know that there's a penalty on that, though. They've already taken the penalty off. We paid the $65 ticket today as well.
ma'am.
Okay, let's see what else is suspending your license. Probably the driving while license is suspended. You owe 150 on that one. Each $25. Okay. Late penalty. Okay. Okay, this one today, she said, there's a failure to yield. It says you owe 125. I think I've already. I see that they were already waived the fees. 20 out of 25. And it's paid today. Okay, so far I have that you are paying about $470 today. You said she has another one that's not in collection?
Yeah, it's not a warranty.
Not in warranty. So what is it for?
Handicap.
You also have a handicap parking, but I don't think that's affecting your license right now because it's not in warrant status. It's in the default. Yeah, you got a default, it looks like on that, on a handicap parking ticket. When did she get the default?
December 19th.
I haven't been my mom has no license. I haven't been driving. My mom has no license.
So 20 what?
2022.
From 2022. All of those are from 2022 as well, so that one I don't think hasn't affected your license, but how much you owe on that one? You owe 160 on that one. So if you wanted to pay all of those, including that one today, it's looking about $630.
Okay, I can do the 475.
Okay, so those ones that are suspending your license are the ones you want to take there first. You definitely need to pay the driving while license is suspended today. You're gonna need to pay the failure to display ops today. And I think the failure to yield those are the ones that are probably tying up your license right now. There's the seatbelt one too, that's $65, but that one's not necessarily tying your license up today. So if you can't afford that one today, you can just tell me when you'll come back and pay that one.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get you over to the window so you can get that taken care of. You're welcome. Table. On the record, in the matter of Joy Monroe versus Tay Mitchell, file number 23-02136 LT. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Joy Monroe.
And your name? Tay Mitchell, okay. Today was the date that I reset this matter because I needed to address some issues with code compliance. It's been so long that I had to refresh my recollection of what that was, but it was about when there was a valid certificate versus when there was not. I think I got a clear grasp as to when there was a valid certificate versus when there was not. You are claiming non-payment of rent, and you're suing for possession only? Or did you file for money damages?
Eviction and possession.
Eviction, yeah, right,
And
but
rent,
that's,
yeah.
for the possession, you're not claiming money damages at this time?
Right.
And then you're alleging that you had a lawful right to hold over the property because of rental certificate? Okay. I've spoken with the code compliance, and they have indicated there was, when did you move this property again?
When did I move in?
Correct.
I moved in I think 2017.
Okay, 2017, 2018. You're not sure? Okay, is that a no?
No, yes, no,
No, no, is there a copy of her lease? Do you remember when she moved in?
I don't think I have it.
Okay, well, this is what I know.
Okay.
I know that, at least from the city records, is that there was a delay in a valid rental certificate in 2018. And that there was an inspection done June 5th, 2018, and that there were certain things that should have been addressed at the property. The city was not notified of them being addressed, it looks like, until 2022, which is when you applied for another certificate. When that happened, the city essentially addressed both of her certificates. So they caught her up from 2018 and found her to have a valid, to be satisfied for 2018. And then gave her the inspection, granted her the certificate in 2022, which expired in October 1st, 2023. So there were periods where she didn't have a valid certificate, but when she went and finally brought whatever they needed addressed in there, they took care of that. There was also some issues in between there in 2020 where apparently you were supposed to take care of some issues because of a lack of a valid certificate. Again, that was when she went in 2022, they essentially redressed all of those things. So you're now also claiming that the condition of the property is why you believe you should stay there rent free.
no, I didn't say rent.
Okay.
I didn't say, no, I don't think I should stay there rent.
Okay, when's the last time you paid her rent?
Last year.
When's the last time she paid you rent?
She owed me rent for December of 2022.
She hasn't paid since 2022.
Right.
Okay, and I think you were supposed to show me some messages or something that shows me that you told her about all of the issues that you claimed with the property. And I have here where you submitted some text messages, but she sent some responses to you, you never responded.
No, I didn't.
Is there any additional evidence that you felt like you wanted to provide to the court?
No.
How much is her rent
800.
per month
Yes.
She
Plus
hasn't-
$50 late.
since December 2022?
Or 20. Yeah. It's been a year.
No, you did file a supplemental complaint for money judgment, just so we're clear. And that was at the time, in July of 2023, you were asking for $5,440. I don't have a copy of your lease, and I don't. Looks like according to this complaint, you're like she hadn't paid. I don't know if you put when the last time she paid. Okay, I see the text message where you text her that as of this, she had not paid December rent. She alleged that she sent checks in 2023, but you didn't receive
I didn't
it.
receive it, no.
I'm calculating 15 months of no rent. Is that accurate?
Yes, that's right.
$12,750. Judgment in favor of the plaintiff for $12,750. She does have a valid rental certificate. It wasn't valid the entire time, but she got those issues addressed at least in 2022. You stayed in the property. I don't even see where you reasonably notified her of any of the concerns that you're now bringing for the court as to why you didn't pay your rent. And then I do believe that based on the pictures that some of the things you showed me, that these conditions may have been caused due to wear and tear, excessive wear and tear on the property. In addition to that, if the issues were so bad that you felt like it put you in a position where you couldn't live there safely, then your proper redress would have been to escrow your rent, which you've not done to show good faith. And so judgment will go in favor for possession to the plaintiff. $12,000 that is $750 plus court costs. Did you serve, how did you serve her? I have your service
I'm
here.
sorry.
I see it was $37.79 plus the filing fee. What is that, 110? You paid $110 for filing fee?
I'm sorry?
How much did you pay for your filing fee? To file the eviction? Is it one
I think I have it. It was like 130, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure.
Just the filing fee is 65, but
says you paid 55 for filing? Never seen that before. Plus $6.50. If you find a receipt that shows otherwise, I'm just going back what our system
Okay,
says,
that's
I'll give
fine.
you that. For a possession judgment. Total possession judgment with court costs and service, one is $12,849.29. Now, you did file a supplemental for money damages. She's gonna get a date that she needs to vacate this property. And the standard writ date by law is which days? It's the 22nd. Writ date is the 4th, I believe. The writ date is March 4th. That means that you have to vacate the property by March 4th. Do you understand that? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you want to reserve your complaint for money judgment right now so that you can wait till she vacates and survey the property to see if you need to address any other damages first?
No, I'd rather have it now.
You'd rather have judgment in favor just for the past due rent, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, money judgment will issue for past due rent and damages $12,750 plus $37.79 for service. Court costs of $55 plus $6.50, total $12,849.29 in favor to plaintiff. Issue a judgment order, and then you'll be on your way. Any questions for the court?
What's the process to collect this now? How do I know?
You can discuss with her how she wants, or how she's able to pay, I should say. She may need to be on a payment plan for that. If not, you may have to seek further court action to enforce payment, okay? But once you get the judgment, you can use that to enforce payment plan. She can pay in full, she can execute an installment payment order with you, meaning she'll pay a certain amount of money. The law allows you to do a creditor's examination of her, if that's what you feel like you need to do to find out what her finances look like and see if you need to garnish wages, whatever the case may be. But that's further down the line. I think it's best if you all try to talk it out at this point first and see how payment arrangement can be made, okay? Any other questions?
No.
Any questions for you? Okay,
So I can actually, I'm sorry, go into the house March 5th.
well, no, after that, it's just a vacate, you can file for a writ from the court, and then you can use that writ to take possession of the property. You can't seek the writ until after the writ date, okay? So
I'm
March
sorry,
4th is the
I don't-
writ date.
Right, March 4th, so March 5th.
You come to the court and get an execution on that
Okay.
judgment. You can't
Okay.
go in there without that. Because you can come and file for a writ date, and she could hypothetically come in and file a motion to stop the writ, which means we have to set it for a hearing.
Okay.
Any other questions? Any questions? But you're all set. You can have a seat out there.